Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat sore teman-teman. Oke, selamat siang untuk daerah WIB. Kang Wita, Hilda, selamat siang, selamat sore. Di sini kita masuk ke part 2 ya. Part 2 ini atau part B adalah extended conversation. Apa sih extended conversation? Extended kan artinya lebih panjang. Berarti conversation atau percakapan yang jauh lebih panjang dibanding dengan cakapan pada part A. Part A, speaker 1 dan speaker 2 itu cuma sama-sama sekali ngomongnya biasanya. Sementara nanti di part B ini akan lebih panjang, bisa 2-3 kali mereka ngomong. Nah, di sini ada nomor 31 sampai 37 atau 38 biasanya. Misalnya nih, ada contohnya. Listen to a conversation between two students. Boleh Lulu baca F1, saya M1-nya? Halo?
Still, you are physics major and not you.
Okay, that's right.
Sacrifice. I want to check the story. Now,
I've taken classes from both of them. To tell you the truth, I don't really like Hunter's style of teaching. He doesn't seem to of to care if his students understand or not. He doesn't, okay, and his lectures are pretty dry.
well, about which way? I'm sorry, it's not easy.
Oke, pertanyaan langsung muncul. It's not easy, but you'll learn a lot. And he always encourages students to ask questions and join in discussion. Pertanyaannya, what does the woman ask Bill to do? Oke, di sini give her information about two teachers ya. Soalnya dibilang, I need some advice. Aku perlu masukan dari kamu. Perlu saran nih tentang milih dosen atau guru. Kita coba nih, tanpa melihat jawaban. What does the bill imply that the woman should do? Change her major to physics? Bukan ya. Discuss her problem with Professor Hunter? Bukan. Sign up for an easy class? Dibilang tadi ya nggak ada yang easy kok kelasnya. Tapi cara ngajar mereka agak berbeda. Berarti yang delta, take professor make face class. Walaupun dia susah, tapi dia encourage siswanya untuk tetap melakukan diskusi. Nah, tipe pertanyaannya ada yang topic question, biasanya pertanyaannya begini, what are the speakers discussing? Atau topik kedua, question about setting. Setting ini kan waktu dan tempat. Nah, where did this conversation take place? Atau when did this conversation take place? Question about the speakers. Misalnya, who are the speakers? What is the probable relations between the speakers? Jadi kita harus hati-hati nih untuk mendapatkan jawaban. Harus didengarkan, lebih hati-hati, lebih seksama, tapi jangan membuat teman-teman sampai tegang. Kalau misalnya teman-teman nggak rileks dalam mendengarkan, nanti intinya teman-teman nggak akan bisa menyerap. Hati-hati juga dengan pertanyaan according to the conversation. Nah, ini kan secara umum. Tapi ada nanti according to the man. Misalnya mereka tuh ada dua pendapat cewek, pendapat cowok. Tapi teman-teman kalau dengar according to the man, berarti cari jawaban tadi apa sih yang cowok itu omongkan, bukan fokus ke jawaban dari cewek. Nah, ada pertanyaan yang inference selain pertanyaan faktual seperti di atas. Contohnya, what can be inferred from the man's comment about what does the man imply about blah blah blah? What will the speakers probably try to do? Nah, cara ngejawabnya ada beberapa trik nih. Misalnya ada beberapa waktu, beberapa detik yang disediakan antara pertanyaan 31 ke 32 itu didengarkan baik-baik. Terus didengarkan secara umum. Nah, kalau dapat secara umum nanti teman-teman bakal tahu deh detailnya yang ngikut-ngikut. Terus teman-teman pas ngeliat soal, ingat cara yang pertemuan pertama ya. Misalnya ada bilang at the building, at the second floor, misalnya at the school. Nah, berarti itu tanya tempat. Kalau misalnya tentang waktu midterm, berarti tanya waktu. Ada taktik nih, teman-teman harus familiar dengan direction-nya. Kalau misalnya disuruh balik halaman, balik halaman. Terus pay attention to the introductory comment for each conversation. Nah, biasanya mereka tuh saling nimbelin tapi mendapatkan informasi. Jadi teman-teman harus ingat. Biasanya dia bilang, oh iya aku nggak suka. Terus si cowok bilang, iya aku juga nggak suka sama itu. Nah, si cowok nimbelin lagi nih informasinya. Tapi semakin aku baca, semakin aku suka deh sama faktanya. Gitu. Berarti teman-teman akan ada dua informasi nih kemungkinan yang ditanyakan. Pendapat pertama sama pendapat kedua. Terus preview the answer choice during the conversation. Sama seperti saya bilang tadi. Terus listen to overall concept. Teman-teman harus paham nih poin-poinnya. Ini tentang apa sih pembahasannya? Siapa sih yang ngomong? Sama kapan dan di mana pembahasan ini dilakukan? Langsung jawab ya teman-teman. Jangan cuma nandain doang kalau misalnya paper, tapi langsung dibuletin. Terus jangan dikosongin kalau misalnya nggak bisa banget, ya udah coba digas aja. Oke, kita masuk ke lesson 11, anticipating question about the extended conversation. Kita akan mencoba untuk menebak-nebak pertanyaannya apa sih? Sama seperti pertemuan pertama. Oke, nomor 1 udah dikasih kita bravo. What is the main topic of the conversation? Kayak tentang nilai, tentang story. Kalau business, architecture, journalism, dance, ini apa? Halo? Lulu boleh chat aja, suaranya nggak kedengeran? Oke, ada dance. Kita lihat pertanyaan alpha. For what class? Berarti cocok ya, ada kelas bisnis, ada kelas arsitektur.
Ya.
Okay, good. Oke, Lulu udah jawab di chat. Nomor yang 3, she submit it too late. Oke, terlalu lama dikumpulkan, terlalu panjang. Terus beberapa detail dihilangkan. Banyak kata yang typo. Berarti itu adalah apakah advice, apakah problem?
Problem.
Good. Berarti
Problem.
yang Charlie.
Oh, tak.
Berarti yang nomor 3 adalah Charlie ya, advice. Karena nomor 3
Ya.
sudah problem.
Iya.
Pokoknya problem itu tuh konotasinya negatif aja. Kalau misalnya kalimatnya nggak negatif, tapi kalau diartikan kan sesuatu hal yang buruk ya. Kalau advice atau suggest, biasanya akan diikuti oleh verb 1 duluan. Kayak rewrite, buy, go, get. Gitu. Kita coba lagi ya. Oke, saya kecilkan sedikit. Sudah kelihatan? Bisa ya?
Ya.
Nomor 5, he doesn't get enough exercise. Ada nervous, ada too much time to spend. Don't know how to swim. Nah, ini apa?
Ya. Problem.
Charlie, good. Across the campus, between the student center and stadium, on the north side of campus, berarti Ini tentang apa ya?
Where is the recreation center?
Oke, where ya, karena di sini
Tempat, menanyakan tempat.
Oke, good job. Ini juga ada di chat, Elson. Nomor 7, sign up, take a break, take. Ingat kata saya, kalau ada verb 1 berarti ditanya tentang
yang mau dilakukan. Suggest the man do.
Oke, kalau nggak
What does
suggestion,
the woman
advice.
suggest the man do?
Oke, di sini karena pilihannya ada suggest, berarti suggest ya. Sugestinya apa? Dia disuruh apa nih?
Yeah.
Just before, during, near. Oke, at what point in the semester? Berarti at one point in the semester sama dengan when ya. Lagi. Oke, kelihatan ya. At an art gallery. Kalau at udah pasti ada.
Where tempat. Where did the exhibit take place?
Oke, where did the exhibit take place? Oke, good. 10 painting, sculptures, book, covers, photographers. Kalau yang who pasti salah ya, bukan siapa. Ayo, ini tentang apa kira-kira? Apakah tentang how would the...
What kind of art?
Oke, jenis-jenis seni ya. Keseniannya seperti apa?
Yeah.
Nomor 11, a story in newspaper, class she attend, a show she saw on television, article. Oke, D sama E udah dicoret, berarti C, B, A. Apakah tentang siapa? Enggak ya. Bravo juga bukan. Wood pipe bukan. Berarti yang Charlie, oke Jude, Elson. Charlie, what was the source? Apa nih sumber dari informasinya yang didapatkan? Berarti nomor 12. Ada an art historian and a student. Two students. Berarti tentang alpha ya, who is talking part. Nah, baru masuk. How would the woman probably describe the work of art that she saw? Dia bilangnya itu realistic, stylish, lifestyle, atau primitive. Ini tentang jenis-jenisnya ya. Oke. Mari kita masuk ke lesson 12. Kita akan mencoba menjawab tentang overview question. Overview question di sini ada contohnya what topic, terus mereka diskusi tentang apa. Masih kekecilan? Terus di mana conversation-nya terjadi, kapan, terus apa hubungan antara speaker A dan speaker B, terus apa sih pekerjaannya, dan terakhir apakah attitude-nya itu bagaimana, misalnya dia hormat ke speakernya, dia jengkel. Misalnya, hello, hi Ruth, this is Rita, I'm in your 9 o'clock class. I missed class because of a cold and I was wondering if I could borrow your notes. I don't know if you could read my notes. I have terrible handwriting. Oke, aku punya tulisan yang jelek. But I can tell you what happened. Professor Phillips went over the material in chapter 4 about different types of stars in our galaxy, and she talked about what the midterm exam is going to be like. You better tell me all about the midterm. I really need to do well on it. Nah, jadi kita tahu bahwa mereka berdua tuh sama-sama students. Mereka mengambil pelajaran yang sama, yaitu astronomi. Terus kelasnya mereka sudah setengah jalan karena bilang tentang midterm. Kalau sudah mau berakhir, berarti itu final ya, final exam. Tapi kalau setengah jalan, berarti udah mendekati midterm. The rest of the talk akan membahas tentang materi. Soalnya kan, tapi aku bisa tahu nih, aku mau ngasih tahu nih tentang materi examnya. Oke, kamu kasih tahu aku ya, aku membutuhkannya, kata si cewek.
No tape script for exercise 11.
Listening Comprehension Part B. Extended Conversations. Exercises and Mini-Test.
There is no tape script for exercise 11. Exercise 12. Questions 1 to 2. Listen to a conversation between a teacher and a student.
Professor Mueller, I've almost finished preparing my presentation for your class, but I'm not really satisfied with it. Could you give me some advice?
I'll be happy to. What topic did you choose?
It's about methods of predicting earthquakes, but so far it's just a lot of facts and figures. How can I make it more interesting?
Maybe you could use some computer graphics to help the class make sense of your statistics.
Number 1. What will the main topic of this talk probably be?
Oke, main topiknya tadi tentang cara improve presentation ya.
Number 2. For what class is the man probably preparing a presentation?
Kelas apa kira-kira? Statistik, komputer, atau geologi? Halo? Alsan sama ini? Sama Lulu? Jawabannya apa yang nomor 2? Mau diulang nggak?
Ulang, Miss.
Oke. Bentar.
Conversations. Exercises and Mini-Test.
There is no tape script for exercise 11. Exercise 12. Questions 1 to 2. Listen to a conversation between a teacher and a student.
Professor Mueller, I've almost finished preparing my presentation for your class, but I'm not really satisfied with it. Could you give me some advice?
I'll be happy to. What topic did you choose?
It's about methods of predicting earthquakes, but so far it's just a lot of facts and figures. How can I make it more interesting?
Maybe you could use some computer graphics to help the class make sense of your statistics.
Number 1. What will the main topic of this talk probably be? Number 2. For what class is the man probably preparing a presentation?
Oke, kelas apa? Di chat udah ada yang nulis geology. Oke, karena tadi dia bilang tentang earthquake ya, tentang gempa bumi. Ada sih dibilang tentang statistik. Nah, statistik itu tentang data yang dia punya ya. Tadi ada fakta dan statistik. Kalau computer graphic tadi teman-teman dengar, nah itu tentang gimana cara dia edit presentasinya.
Questions 3 to 4. Listen to a conversation that takes place on a college campus.
Hi there, Dr. Newman. Do you remember me?
Oh, sure. We met at the reception in the dean's office last week, didn't we?
That's right. I'm Alice Hart. Are you on your way to a class?
Yes, I am, but I'm not in any great hurry. How about you?
Me too. I've got a German class in a few minutes.
Well, I'm going to a language class myself. You see, I teach signing.
Signing?
Right, signing. Signing is just a short way of saying American Sign Language. It's the language deaf people use to communicate.
Number 3. Who are the people taking part in this conversation?
Siapa nih speaker 1 sama speaker 2? Alpha, language teacher and a student. Good.
Number 4. What will the rest of the conversation probably be about?
Kira-kira mau bahas apa nanti? Mau bahas communication network, method of teaching German, atau language of the deaf? Oke, yang paling cocok adalah yang alpha ya. Kan tadi bilang, si cowok nih yang terakhir ngomong, bahwa itu ada dia ngajar kelas bahasa isyarat. Bahasa isyarat adalah bahasa yang digunakan untuk orang-orang yang tuli. Nah, karena diakhiri dengan itu, maka kemungkinannya akan dibahas tentang bahasa untuk orang tuli tersebut. Sementara metode dalam teaching Jerman itu enggak, soalnya si cewek cuman ngambil kelas Jerman, bukan dia gurunya.
Questions 5 and 6. Listen to the following conversation.
I'm in Professor Quinn's psychology class. She told us that she'd put some articles on reserve for her class.
Yes, those would be at the reserve desk.
Do I need a library card to look at those articles?
No, just a student ID card. If you've never checked out any reserve materials, I can tell you what you need to do.
Number 5. What will the main topic of this conversation probably be?
Oke, nomor 5. Oke, 5C ya. Soalnya si cewek tadi bilang, tapi kalau kamu nggak pernah reservasi sebelumnya, aku bisa bantu kamu nih. Nah, cara ngebantunya pasti nanti akan dijelasin tentang prosedur. Good job.
Number 6. Where does this conversation probably take place?
Oke, karena bagian peminjaman buku biasanya adalah di University Library. Terus dia bilang kan, aku perlu kartu library nggak buat minjam, katanya.
Questions 7 to 9. Listen to a conversation that takes place at a hospital.
Good afternoon, Dr. Marshall. I know you must be very busy, so I appreciate your taking some time to talk to me.
Well, that's all right. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm interested in a career in hospital administration. My academic advisor suggested I speak to you. I was hoping you could give me some information about the field.
I'd be glad to. Is there something particular you wanted to know?
I was wondering what type of educational background a hospital administrator needs. Is a degree in medicine required?
No, not necessarily. Some hospital administrators are medical doctors, but many of us aren't. My own doctoral degree is in public administration.
Number 7. Why does the woman want to talk to Dr. Marshall?
Kenapa? Oke, karena dia mau membicarakan tentang pekerjaan. Good job.
Number 8. What is Dr. Marshall's occupation?
Oke, nomor 8, apakah dokter itu adalah administrator? Lebih ke administrator ya tadi, coba didengar baik-baik.
Talk to Dr. Marshall.
Sebentar.
Administrators are medical doctors, but
I was wondering what type of educational background a hospital... I was hoping you could give me some information about the field.
I'd be glad to. Is there something particular you wanted to?
Oke, bagian tanya-tanya tentang pekerjaan siswa nanti ke depannya adalah administrator. Kalau physician, bukan ya, itu bagian pertanyaan yang dia tanya tadi.
Number 9. What is Dr. Marshall's attitude toward the woman?
Nah, bagaimana sikapnya Dr. Marshall tadi? Oke, membantu ya, helpful.
Question 10. Listen to the following conversation.
Come on, Dorothy. Turn off that television and let's go. The softball game starts in 20 minutes.
Just a second. I want to find out who won the race.
What race? A marathon?
Well, it's kind of a marathon, but for dogs and dog sledders. It's called the Iditarod. It's run every year in Alaska.
Number 10. What will the main topic of this conversation probably be?
Questions 7 to 9.
Oke, tadi tentang apa? Tentang race ya. Race-nya adalah dog sled race. Bukan the art of racing dogs. Tadi kan bilang kan lomba-lomba apa? Oh, itu lomba antara anjing. Kita coba lanjut ke lesson 13. Answering details question about extended conversation. Nah, tadi overview secara umum. Kalau ini adalah detailnya. Misalnya, my project for my filmmaking class took me 6 weeks to finish. Terus si cewek ngomong, 6 weeks? I can't hardly believe it. Doesn't the teacher realize you have other classes too? Kemungkinan salah satu pertanyaannya ada tentang seberapa lama proyeknya harus diselesaikan. Kan ada kata 6 week. Terus mungkin nanti ditanya, ini kelas apa? Ada film making class. Sebentar audionya dibuka dulu.
Listening exercise 13.1. Questions 1 and 2. Listen to portion 1 of conversation A.
I just read an article in a magazine that talked about different types of exercise. Guess what kind it recommended?
Let's see. Was it jogging?
No. According to the article, jogging can cause leg and foot injuries for some people.
Number 1. From what source did the woman get her information about exercising?
Oke, tadi dibilang ya, artikel di magazine.
Number 2. According to the woman, what is one of the disadvantages of jogging?
Disadvantage-nya apa? Ada kata injury ya tadi. Lanjut 3 dan 4.
Questions 3 and 4. Listen to portion 2 of conversation A.
Then what kind of exercise did the article suggest?
Cross-country skiing. The article said cross-country skiing exercises almost all of the muscle systems of the body, and that it's good for the heart and lungs.
Cross-country skiing. I would never have guessed that. Tell me, how is cross-country skiing different from downhill skiing?
Well, for one thing, you don't have to go to the mountains to go cross-country skiing. You can go anywhere there's snow.
Number 3. What form of exercise did the article recommend?
Ayo, nomor 3 apa? Coba didengar tadi. Bukan downhill
Number
skiing
4.
ya,
What
tapi cross country skiing.
You don't have to go to the mountains to go cross.
Tell me, how is cross-country skiing different from downhill skiing?
Well,
Oke.
for one thing, you don't have to go to the mountains to go cross-country skiing.
Emang disebut downhill skiing, tapi tadi cowoknya cuma bilang, emang apa sih bedanya cross country skiing sama downhill skiing? Terus si cewek ngejelasin cross country skiing lagi. Berarti tadi membicarakan tentang cross country skiing.
You can go anywhere there's snow.
Number 4. What can be inferred about cross-country skiing from this conversation?
Cross country skiing kenapa? Oke, it can be done in flat areas. Dibilang kan, kita nggak perlu kok harus ke gunung. Berarti itu bisa dilakukan di area yang flat selama ada salju. Berarti yang A udah pasti salah ya.
Questions 5 and 6. Listen to portion 3 of conversation A.
But what if there isn't enough snow to go skiing?
The article said that there are exercise machines that provide almost the same kind of exercise. The only problem is they're fairly expensive.
I see. So if you have one of these machines, you can get the best kind of exercise and not even get your ears cold.
Number 5. What does the article suggest people do if there isn't enough snow for skiing?
Kalau nggak ada banyak salju, mereka harus ayo apa?
Number 6. What is one disadvantage of a cross-country skiing machine?
Ayo teman-teman, ini saya ulang.
One of these machines,
Exercise machines that provide almost
Of conversation A.
but what if there isn't enough snow to go skiing?
The article said that there are exercise machines that provide almost the same kind of exercise. The only problem is they're fairly expensive.
I see. So if you have one of these machines, you can get the best kind of exercise and not even get your ears cold.
Nah, dengar kan tadi? Kalau nggak ada snow, berarti mereka pakai mesin. Nah, mesinnya namanya used cross country ski machine. Apa sih kekurangannya? Kekurangannya dibilang kan expensive, berarti pada biayanya, expense-nya. Bukan tentang weather condition-nya atau bahayanya. Udah ya, tadi jelas katanya expensive.
Questions 7 to 8. Listen to portion 1 of conversation B.
You look exhausted this morning, Steve.
I am pretty tired. I stayed up nearly all night getting ready for a midterm exam this morning.
Have you gotten the results of the test yet?
Yes, and unfortunately, my grade could have been much better. No matter how much time I spend studying, I never seem to do well on tests.
Number 7. Why is Steve tired?
Kenapa dia capek? Karena boleh dicat lu? Karena Alpha, he stay up most of the night. Iya, hampir semalaman ya dia begadang.
Number 8. How does Steve feel about the grade he received on the test?
Ayo, Alpha, yakin?
Well on tests.
Number 7.
Term exam this morning.
Have you gotten the results of the test yet?
Yes, and unfortunately, my grade could have been much better.
Oke, unfortunately ada kata sayangnya. Unfortunately, my score could have, maksudnya dia seharusnya bisa lebih tinggi dari ini. Berarti dia kecewa ya. Bukan improvement, tapi dia tadi kecewa dengan nilainya sendiri. Apalagi dia udah begadang semalaman. Coba kita dengar nomor 9.
Number 8. How does Steve feel about the grade? Questions 9 and 10. Listen to portion 2 of Conversation B.
You know, Steve, if I were you, I'd consider taking some of the seminars offered by the Study Skills Center.
The Study Skills Center? Never heard of it.
Well, it's run by a group of graduate students and professors who help undergraduate students improve their study techniques. See, last semester, I had to do a research paper for a sociology course, but I had no idea how to collect research materials until I took one of the seminars at the center.
Number 9. Who are the Study Skills Center's seminars designed to help?
Nah, mereka mau bantu siapa kira-kira?
Number 10. How was the woman helped by the seminar that she took?
Oke, dia dibantu dengan, nomor 9 tadi membantu undergraduate students ya. Mahasiswa S1. Terus dia dibantu apa? Dia dibantu bagaimana cara melakukan research dengan benar. Bukan teaching-nya ya. Sociology test juga bukan, tapi tentang research tadi. Oke, boleh live dulu, nanti kita lanjut lagi. Join langsung ya.